So this lunar eclipse will Hello, Namaskar and Adab to all my friends from your friend astrologer and guide Irfan once more with you from your very own channel Astro Assurance. The lunar eclipse is going to happen on the 8th of November, and so there have been many people who have put out many videos, people have written blogs, and number of people have also put in their newspapers what is going to happen and their predictions and so on. So firstly, let me just tell you, there is no earth-shattering thing which is happening where everything will change, destruction will happen, big challenges will happen, and your life will completely change. Nothing of that is going to happen. So if you are looking for some of these big earth-shattering things, the judgment day events, it's not going to happen. So please relax. And if you wanted such any of those things to happen and you relish in those, I'm sure many of you would be disappointed. Oh, no big, not a million people are dying, not a big event is happening. So if you like those doomsday events, then I'm sorry to disappoint you, no such doomsday event is going to happen. Yeah, there will be a lot of important events which may still happen, but they will not be so earth-shattering. Now, one of the important things to know is that the lunar eclipse will happen in different time zones at different time periods. So, because we know at different points of time, different areas will be in different time zones. So, for example, in India, depending on whether you are on the eastern boundaries of India or you are on the west part of India, you will automatically have different time periods between when the lunar eclipse will be faced by Indians. So, roughly after 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon to late evening, up till 5:30, 6:30 for different areas, the lunar eclipse will be in that time period. However, if you are in different geographical regions in the US and Australia or in Russia, wherever you are, or Japan, obviously the lunar eclipse will occur for you in different time zones, and accordingly you will also be facing different periods of the time, or during the day or the evening. Some of the people may not be able to see it at all, or some of them may be able to experience it only for a few minutes, depending on which area of the world you are in. So obviously for some regions the lunar eclipse will be during the daytime, so they will be able to observe it or see it or know that it's happening at that particular period, because they will also be facing the moon at that period of time, whereas some other regions may not be facing the moon because of Earth's rotation. So basis that, what is important is that at the time of the lunar eclipse, what will be the ascendant which will be rising on the eastern hemisphere or in the eastern sky or the eastern horizon. So if you are in India, for most of the time zones in India, you will fall in the Aries ascendant. The rising ascendant will be Aries for people or for babies who will be born at that point of time, or the Panchang will be that. So the rising sign at that period will be either Aries. For some people, depending on how many hours apart you are, for some people it may be either Pisces, for some people it may also be Taurus, when the total lunar eclipse is going to happen, or when the moon will completely be under the shadow of the earth. So basis that, obviously the lunar eclipse is occurring in the Aries sign, surely, whatever ascendant it may be. And also for some people, the moon's nakshatra is very, very important. So the specific nakshatra in which moon will be lying, basis your geography, the Bharani nakshatra will be activated at the point of the lunar eclipse. That nakshatra will also be activated, and if your birth nakshatra is also that nakshatra, it will be impacting you slightly more than the others for whom the birth nakshatra is not that nakshatra in which moon is lying at the time of the lunar eclipse. Now coming to what are the placements of the zodiac at the time of the eclipse. So since the total eclipse, when the moon will be completely under the shadow of the earth, will be roughly about 1.5 hours or 90 minutes, and if you're looking at when the moon starts to go into the earth shadow and starts to come out, then overall it will be roughly about 4.5 hours. But keep in mind that on the 12th of November, you will also have Venus, which will be moving into Scorpio within 4 days of the lunar eclipse. And then on the 17th of November, Sun will also be moving into the Scorpio sign. So that will also be under the some influence of the remnant period of the lunar eclipse, because the lunar eclipse may start on the 8th of November, but its effects will be felt at least for 3 weeks post the lunar eclipse as well. And then because Jupiter will be going direct only from the 23rd of November onwards, so more so these 15 days from 8th November to the 23rd of November, these 15 days, the most impact of the lunar eclipse will be felt around the world, and then post 1 week after that also the impact will be felt. So mostly the entire month of November in different parts of the world you will find the effect of the lunar eclipse. So let's discuss what will be the placements at the time of the lunar eclipse. You will find that Saturn has gone direct a few days back, so Saturn's impact or its aspect will continue to be on Jupiter, and Saturn's aspect will also be felt most, the 10th aspect will be felt most on the Libra sign, so because there will be 4 planets which will be placed or present at the time of the lunar eclipse under the 10th aspect of Saturn. So you will find that Sun, Ketu, Venus and Mercury, all 4 will be under the 10th aspect of Saturn, and Jupiter will be under the 3rd aspect of Saturn. So these ascendants who have these 4 planets or these planets as the ascendant lord, which is Jupiter, Sun, Mercury and Venus, may also feel a little impact of the lunar eclipse more than the others. However, the most impact of the lunar eclipse will be felt by those people who have the Cancer ascendant and the Aries ascendant, because the lunar eclipse is happening with Moon being the Lagna lord of the Cancer ascendant natives, and it is happening in the Aries sign, and Moon and Rahu will be together in the Lagna in the sign of Aries. So for different signs, whichever is your ascendant sign, your Aries sign and your Cancer sign will be impacted most. So for example, for Capricorn ascendant natives, your 4th house and your 7th house will be impacted most. For Cancer ascendant natives, the ascendant and the 10th house will be impacted most. For the Libra ascendant natives, for example, the 7th house and the 10th house will be impacted most, and so on. Whichever ascendant you are, whichever house Aries is in and whichever house Cancer sign in is, those houses will be impacted slightly more than the others during the duration of the lunar eclipse and 3 weeks beyond that. And because Jupiter continues to be retrograde during this period, so Jupiter will not be able to come to the rescue of providing a positive impact and lessening the challenges, issues being raised because of the lunar eclipse. But one of the big challenges which may also occur is because Saturn, which is impacting Jupiter and impacting Ketu, Sun, Mercury and Venus, Saturn is under the 8th aspect of Mars from the 3rd house or while being placed in Gemini, depending on what ascendant you are. So Saturn will be under the impact of Mars, and Saturn will be impacting 4 other planets. So accordingly, there will be challenges, there will be issues, there will be results basis that. And because Rahu and Moon will be in conjunction during the lunar eclipse, so for the next 3 weeks till the end of November, Rahu's results will be felt, Mars results will be felt, and strongly Saturn's results will also be felt. Now what will be the effects which will be most felt? So generally for a number of us, specifically basis what is the degree of Moon in your horoscope, how strong or weak Moon is in your horoscope, what degrees it is in, what conjunction it is in, what yogas or doshas it is in, Moon's impact will be felt most. So for a number of us, you may feel the emotional drag on the Moon. Either you may feel emotionally drowned, not as energetic, or on the flip side, some of us may feel very energetic, some of us may feel very boisterous, and there may be some emotional outbursts also, either anger or showing temperament or showing extreme happiness or choppiness, extreme sadness, melancholy. These phases also we may feel mostly during those 4-5 hours during the lunar eclipse, but the effect will remain till the end of November. Secondly, for a number of us, secrets may come out, scandals may also come out, or we may try to come clean, saying that okay, this is what I did, I want to say what I did, I want to come clean. Or you may be forced to come clean, Sometimes information may also be forced to divulge, because of which there may be confrontations also in your home, in your office also. However, this is not so very serious for the common man. This will impact celebrities the most. So what will happen will be that a number of scandals of the celebrities will come out. Serious scandals may come out. There may be a lot of finger pointing at each other. There may be emotional outbursts also in public, on Twitter, on social media. People may also go hammer and tongs at each other. Some things may also come out like sexual harassment. Somebody may say this person did that person did that, or somebody screamed and shouted. So usually people in the public eye, celebrities may come out with more stronger emotional outbursts. Scandalizing news may come out. Some of their lives may come out with more secrets than they would want to reveal. Some people may go public with their affairs, or some affairs may also come out. Secondly, the politicians, the people who are at the top, may also feel the tug, where somebody may come out suddenly strongly against some politicians. There may be outbursts against the government, or what this person did or that politician did. So public anger may also come out in various parts of the world, where there will be fingers being pointed at politicians, there will be fingers being pointed at leaders as well. Then a number of people may also make sudden emotional decisions, right from the common man to the top of the brass, whoever is in the public eye. All of us may face some sudden decision making that we may want to. Today I want to go and propose and come out with my hidden love so far, or propose to this girl or to this boy. Some people may want to go and invest in some properties or investments which they have been postponing or keeping it pending for some time. People may go in for some purchases that they have kept pending for some time, especially related to assets, or buy property or buy cars. So something related to the home, domestic affairs, assets may also either happen or get triggered over the next 3 weeks, at least till the end of November. Then there may be some big breakthrough, either technologically or related to the brain or the neuroscience, which may come out. Some company may go public saying that this is a new discovery we have done, this is something we have figured out for the first time, this is what we have come out with as something, either challenging, which we have discovered for the first time, or a new cure. Something related to the technology, to the brain, to neuroscience will either come good, or there may be some news, or it may be in the limelight. Then on the business front, there may be some companies, especially IT or technical companies, more so rather than the others, and to a lesser extent than the others, who may go public with either mergers or acquisitions, or announce their insolvency or even bankruptcy. And lastly, the older celebrities, whoever are people who are on the wrong side of the age, I don't know what to use other words, all of us want to remain young, they may face health challenges to a slightly more severe extent than the younger people. Especially people who are above 65 may feel the drag of health challenges on them. So friend, this is in general what is going to happen because of the lunar eclipse, starting from 8th of November till end of the month, till end of November, and maybe a few days after that. But this is not going to be earth shattering, this is not going to be some sky heavens are going to fall. So please don't take doomsday predictions so seriously. Be light on your feet during that day. Don't indulge in too many emotional situations or emotional tantrums or temperaments that come out. Keep your cool and keep your cool. Try and keep your cool over the next 2 to 3 weeks, and things will be all okay. So friends, like this video, share this video, and if you're looking for a personal consultation from me, please reach out to me at the link given below. Until some other time with some other video, this is your friend astrologer and guide Irfan signing off. Ciao.